Simon, great to see Jesse out there with the main group. Is he still a sneaky chance?
No, he won't play this week, but he's getting closer. So it's good to have him doing some full training and back into it. So he's been doing a hell of a lot of work in the last couple of weeks. So he's getting very close, and he's getting very eager to start playing soon. So he definitely won't play this week, though.
So does he just need to get assimilated back in with the main group and do a few more sessions to sharpen up?
Oh, he's got a few big sessions to come over the next sort of 6 or 7 days. So he's tracking along really well. We're encouraged by how he's progressing. So as I said, he's not too far away.
What about Jack Watts? We didn't see him out there today. Is he any chance?
No, he won't play either. So he's still a little bit sore in his hamstring. So we're just treating that with the way we should do over these short breaks. So we're just making sure we get those guys right.
Is he a week-to-week proposition, Jack, or are you hoping that he'll be out for next week or ruled him out already? Or?
No, we haven't ruled him out. We're just taking it week by week with him at the moment. He can certainly run up to a reasonable speed, but he just can't quite hit top pace at the moment. So when that time comes, that's when he'll be available for selection.
Jeff Garlett?
Yeah, no, Jeffy won't play either. As I said, we've got some pretty average news today, haven't I? We said through this period that anyone that saw that we certainly wouldn't take a risk with. So Jeffy's tight in his hamstring. So we'll once again assess him early next week.
Yeah, no worries. Obviously continuing on from the 4 wins in a row, how do you sort of see yourself going up against the Swans, another informed team in the competition? Yeah, really looking forward to it. Obviously playing Sydney, they're a quality club. They've been playing finals footy for many, many years. So we're looking forward to it. We're excited. It's a Friday night game that we haven't had too many as a footy club, and I think it's great for our supporters to have such a big game on Friday night to come along to the MCG and watch. You have another change with Christian Salem out as well. Is Josh Wagner sort of seemingly the suitable replacement for him? Yeah, we've got some really guys in some really good form at VFL level. Josh Wagner, Mitch White, Ben Kennedy, Jay Kennedy Harris, Dean Kent. So we've got some guys in some really good form at VFL level. They're playing some great footy. So we've got some options there that we'll go through this afternoon.
Obviously, at the start of the year, you probably thought the aim was to make the finals at the moment. You've won 4 in a row. You're sitting just outside the top 4. Do you reevaluate your situation and what your aim is come September or come into the season?
So 4 weeks ago, I said that we're still a developing side, and that hasn't changed. Yes, we've won 4 games in a row, but in a lot of ways we still are developing. But what has developed at the footy club is a belief that they are very capable. What we need to be really conscious of as a club is that we do keep improving throughout the year. And that's been the #1 aim for us as a footy club, to keep developing, keep improving, and keep trying to build our game as best we can, and try and put results to one side. We're really happy that we've won 4 in a row, but we still know there's a lot of work to be done.
Are you excited to have a look at the depth on your list, because it appears with the outs that it's going to stretch your personnel a bit?
Yeah, we certainly know that as a club to be successful, you need to have a deep squad. I think we've used 35 players so far this year. We've got some guys, senior players that are out of the team at the moment. Obviously Nathan Jones, Jack Watts, Jesse Hogan, Christian Salem, Jeff Garlett. So it does test us, but in some ways it's a great opportunity. We think we're playing a certain way and a brand of footy that we've got some guys in VFL footy that can come in and play the same way.
Did you make it to Goodwin's dinner last night? And if so, what were your favourite meal?
Yeah, no, it was nice. Put on a good menu, and I just think it was great initiative by Gil and Simon Lefleen to have dinner and really just talk openly about the game. How we see the game in a whole range of different ways, and I think it's a great relationship building exercise, and you get some genuine feeling that the AFL do listen to the opinions of senior coaches. So I thought it was a great evening.
Was there any particular points that you wanted to bring up with Gil?
No, I think what was said there, I think we'll leave there. I think it's really important that that's the case, that it was just an open discussion about all elements of the game, and just gives them feedback around the thinking of senior coaches.
Did you take a bottle of red along?
Yeah, I took a bottle of red. Well, I don't know. I didn't end up having a glass. I had a couple of beers and then got out of there. So, but I'm sure Gil will enjoy that bottle over the coming weeks.
How do you feel? Expectations haven't been something associated with Melbourne over the years, and there's been a lot of talk of this since the win over the weekend. Suddenly Melbourne talking about flag
Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I've always said that expectation for this club's a good thing. We haven't had much expectation for a long, long time, but you know, as I said, we're still a developing footy club, and we need to continue that view and continue to improve. But there is a belief now, and dealing with expectations is something that you have to go through as a footy club. So I think our players welcome it. It's a great position for this club to be in, and now our challenge is to keep improving and developing and becoming the team that we want to become.
Your thoughts on the Swans? I mean, Josh Kennedy's game last week was outstanding, and then I think his 3 of his previous 4 weeks was pretty good as well. Is he someone you tag? Tagging seems to be back in vogue.
They've got an incredible culture, the Swans, and they continue to find a way to get results and to build seasons and to play finals. So we've got enormous respect for their ability to do that. They've got their senior players are playing some terrific footy, you know, Josh Kennedy, Dan Hanbury, and the like. So they've got a few weapons that we'll have to certainly look at.
What did you make of all I know it's external noise, but now that's run and done, the Oliver Schofield social media stuff, or what's your take on that now that a decision's been found? Well, Schofield being cleared.
Yeah, in terms of the MRP, you know, that's not for me to comment on the MRP. The MRP is the MRP. You know, they make decisions based on what they think. Probably what we do have to clarify is, you know, I think Sam McClure was talking about our medical report. It's a very basic medical report. There's 6 questions about was he assessed and did he have any ongoing effects, and the answer was he was assessed, but there's no ongoing effects and he'll continue to play. So to suggest that it was forceful enough to knock him over from our medical team was factually incorrect.
Was it unfair for Oliver to be sort of cop a bit of heat about the staging? Is it unfair on Oliver?
Well, one thing I do know about Clayton, he's a tough customer, and he doesn't lie. So, you know, he clearly felt some force, and yeah, that's what I know about Clayton.
He cops a bit of criticism for, I suppose, getting on the front foot on social media and defending himself. Have you sort of spoken to him today about any of that, and how do you think he handled himself?
Yeah, social media, I've lost track of that the last couple of weeks. So, you know, I think, you know, as I said, we continually talk to our players about social media and about the impact it can have, both negatively and positively. And I think as young players, you learn as you go along through these periods. But for me, I'm not a social media expert, so you're asking the wrong person.
Did you see his comment about Damien Martin?
Nah. Which one?
The one about the shot.
Yeah, well, I think he wasn't even born when Damien Martin played that shot. So anyway, he must be a cricket lover.
Do you think teams would be a little bit more willing to roll the dice at the tribunal if just judging on what happened last night?
Yeah, well, as I said, I'm not going to comment on the MRP. It's not my position to comment. I haven't actually caught up with it. I was at dinner at Gill's house.
So just back to the depth, particularly in your forward line, it's going to be a sort of new look, sort of front six and a different mix for you. How do you go about handling that change?
Well, it's sort of been evolving over the last 5 or 6 weeks. You know, Tom McDonald and Cam Pedersen have been doing a terrific job for us down there. Obviously without Jesse and Jeff, and obviously Sam Wiedemann's been down there. So it is a different look, but I think what we have developed at the team is some great flexibility. Guys to be able to go forward and impact the game. So, you know, that's what I'm talking about in terms of our system, is just finding a way to score goals. And I think that's been a real positive for us this year.
Just on Wiedemann, he kicked 6 in the VFL on the weekend. Was that sort of the performance that he needs to give him that real confidence boost?
Oh, I think it's just great for Sam. You know, he's a second-year key position developing player, and the history of the game will show you that key position is a really tough key forward especially is a tough position to come in and have immediate impact. So he's in his second year and he's a developing player, and to go back and kick 6 goals was just terrific confidence for Sam.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.